It's not your fault, it's your responsibility. It's much easier to play victim to both how we feel and our life circumstances than to take responsibility of how we feel and where we are. We experience everything from within: sight, smell, touch, taste, hearing, and of course, intuition. They're all experiences of the outer physical world that we perceive within. This is not an objective experience. For example, how do we see? Light enters our eyes, hits the retina, and gets converted into signals. Our brain interprets these signals, forming our visual perception. So what we see is our brain's interpretation of the external world. When someone else touches you, what you're actually experiencing is not the direct contact with them. It's your skin's response to this touch that you sense. The skin receptors send signals to your brain, which then interprets these signals as the sensation of touch. This is yet another example of how we internalize the external world. Every sensation we experience is a result of our brain processing and interpreting signals from our sensory organs. When someone says or does something to you, it's not what the person said that made you feel good or bad. The experience is created internally. So why wait for something external to create an internal state? When we fall in love with someone, that is created within us. When they do something that changes our perception of them, that love might fade away. We were the ones creating that love within us. If that's the case, why is it that we can't choose a perspective of the world and our lives that keeps us in the state of love without the dependency of external circumstance? Responsibility is your ability to respond. The objective world is not your fault. It just is. It just exists. You label things as good or bad. You are the one who assigns meaning to these experiences. You may perceive an event as positive or negative based on your paradigms, beliefs, perspective. The same event can be interpreted completely different by some other person. What may seem as a setback to you could be an opportunity for growth to someone else. For me, my greatest teacher is life. So like I was saying, it's not the event itself, but your interpretation of it that influences your thoughts, feelings, and actions. If something that most people, or more importantly, you, perceive as bad has happened to you, it's not your fault. But you have the decision to let go of the emotions and experiences, the choice of perspective and interpretation. There is so much within you have responsibility of. Of course, just as creating in the external world takes practice, all of this takes practice too. You practice remembering how powerful of a being you really are. You can't let external world situations dictate your internal state. You'll be powerless. Your happiness and the ability to experience joy will be dependent on how much money you have or don't have, how your significant other is treating you, your social status, the environment you are in, what someone said to you in past experiences you have decided to hold on to and relive. Take charge. No more,
I feel sad because of this.
No more,
This person made me angry.
no more,
I'm not happy because of where I am in life.
you are not experiencing the joy you seek because you are holding onto states of being that are no longer serving you. I'm not just referring to you as the brain, but the eternal being of energy that you truly are. Once you receive that signal that made you sad, be grateful for the internal guidance and direction of what doesn't serve your experience and choose how you interpret it. Experiencing what we don't want just helps us create more of what we do want. We now know what direction to go in. Realize that you have the power to respond to any situation in a way that aligns with your values and goals. When you take responsibility, you empower yourself to shape your life experience in a way that is meaningful and fulfilling to you. We spend all our time focused on building our external world with so many factors outside of our control. When we would reach that true destination, we're all seeking deep down from within. I hope I have stimulated thought and emphasized my point clearly enough that everything is happening within. Take back responsibility of your inner world. You can create the ideal world on the outside, but what would matter if you do not have the ability to perceive it this way? What you want to create is already there. You just have to practice seeing it. Remember to like this video and share it with someone you care about. I'll see you on the next video.